In vending machines around our nation's capital this morning, you can get an important medication which used to be available only with a prescription. Just last month, the FDA approved Narcan, an opioid overdose medication, to be sold over the counter. A special assignment report now from the network's Rachel Costa in D.C.
Vending machines like this have become more popular around the U.S. DC Health has launched a pilot program of harm reduction vending machines that have Narcan and fentanyl test strips available and are placed in areas with higher than usual drug overdoses. Allison Shield has been sober for 7 years now. She said that she has seen Narcan save hundreds of lives and believes that if she had not quit when she did, she would have been a victim of fentanyl overdose.
I quit using literally the month, it felt like the week fentanyl exploded onto the scene. And I know the way that I use drugs, I know that if I continued to use drugs, I would not be here today. I would be dead. There's no question in my mind of that fact. And yeah, I have lost friends to, it was very quickly. After I quit using, it was my friends started dying.
The National Institute of Health says that fentanyl distribution has increased in the last decade because of how cheap and strong it is. It has been mixed into or sold as other drugs, including heroin and cocaine. The Drug Enforcement Agency says a lethal dose is as little as 2 milligrams.
I think that this decision by the FDA to create an over-the-counter Narcan is, very timely. You could argue overdue, but the FDA is very cautious. I think the idea, again, is access. Getting this life-saving product into the hands of all the people who could help is a no-brainer.
According to a report by the chief medical examiner in D.C., there were 448 opioid-related deaths in 2022. 96% of fatal overdoses involved fentanyl or a fentanyl analog, and older African-American residents were most affected. On the other hand, the Florida Department of Health reported over 6,000 opioid-related deaths.
We're finding that it's all ages, but it's trending downwards now because of social media and kids thinking that they're getting something on social media. They're purchasing a Xanax or an Adderall or an Oxy on social media, and it's actually fentanyl.
Project Opioid South Florida encourages people to carry the nasal spray with them at all times, and to make sure it's accessible to the community, they created a program to get free Narcan to Florida residents. Reporting for the South Florida Media Network, I'm Rachel Costa from Washington, D.C.